Hey everybody. Hi, it's me, Carrie. Thank you so much for your patience today. My class ran longer at the store today, and then I think I've probably told you guys this like 50,000 times that my thumbnail kept splitting on me, and I've done everything I could think of to make it not split anymore. And I finally gave up, and I went and had some dips put on my nails. So yeah, they're really long, and I'm not sure how well I'm working with them because it's going to take some practice. It's been a while since I've done some dips. So today I had my Christmas card class. It was a Christmas card buffet. Those of you who are on my email, and I think I posted it here, saw that there were several different cards. So today I'm just going to make two of them for you here so you can see them. Two of the fairly simple ones. So if you're here, I see somebody's on. Make sure you say hi and let me know how things are going for you. So here we go. I am going to start with the I always forget the name of it, Polished Pink cardstock. This is one of our in colors. I'm going to go ahead and fold that one in half and use my bone folder because you know I like a strong crease. Then this piece is for the inside of the card, and this is a photopolymer set. So I've got my foam mat here and a scrap of the Stamparatus paper, and I'm using the Decorated with Happiness stamp set. These have dies that, let me show you the card that we made with the dies. It's kind of advanced, but here's the card that we made with the dies. The Jolly and 'Tis the Season to Be. That's from another stamp set in the holiday catalog. Hi, Susan. I haven't forgotten your gift. I just haven't had a chance to get that part done. So anyway, I wanted you guys to see that. Those are some of the dies that come with this bundle. It's so stinking cute. Anyway, we're just going to use the stamps today. And this is going to be a landscape style card. So I am using Pacific Point ink. And I'm going to just stamp an ornament on the inside of the card. You can add more of them if you want. You could do them in different colors. Oh, see, that bugs me that I made it. So see how it didn't hit the top? I don't like that, because what's it hanging from? Nothing. It's not a magic ornament, although it could be. So I want to make sure that my line goes up above the edge of the cardstock. See, doesn't that look better? Right? That is better than that. So there we go. So that's for the inside of the card. And while I have the ink open, I have one of our awesome stitched squares. And the sentiment is also from the Decorated with Happiness stamp set. This is going to be kind of a quick video today, I think. But I am doing two cards for you. So there I've got wishing you a season decorated with happiness and wonder, which actually goes so well with the paper that I'm using. So now I have all my pieces. I'm going to move this out of the way for a minute. And I'm going to put this on the inside of the card with my liquid glue. So I hope you guys are having a good weekend. It's a little cool here in Michigan, but really it's kind of that nice crisp cool that we like here in the in Michigan, where you can wear a sweater, but if you don't have a sweater on, you're fine. It's just, you know, as long as you're not standing still, I guess. As long as you're moving around, you're fine. So anyway, look how cute that looks on the inside. Isn't that fun? Let me see this. It's a little crooked. This is why I like the liquid glue. Give me a minute to wiggle it. There we go. That's a little better. All right. And then because I'm kind of obsessed about this, I'm going to crease it down again because I can't help myself. All right. Now, remember when I said wishing you a season with happiness and decorated with happiness and wonder? What is better than this? Excuse me. It looks like you've decorated their whole card. It's such fun, DSP. This is from that multi-pack in the current mini catalog. It's a big multi-pack. You get a ton of it, and I don't know why. I can't remember the name of it. Let me see if I wrote it on the back of my sample card. I could have. It could have happened. Celebrate everything. This is polished pink, and this is Pacific Point, which matches the ink. And then this is the gold shimmer ribbon, which is in the annual catalog. There is a shimmer ribbon in the mini, which I have used a bazillion times. And of course, now it's not handy. Here we go. Let me show you. Okay. See this gold? I know it's kind of a small sampling is showing, but can you see the difference? So just so you know, weirdly, they have the same name. This one is thinner than that one, like width-wise, but I just don't want you to get confused. Okay, this is the one in the annual catalog. This is the one in the mini catalog. Okay? All right, so now I'm going to take this, and when I do ribbon, I like to use a little bit stronger adhesive, so I'm going to make sure my ornaments are right. So the bottom is down here. I'm going to put a little bit of a stickier tape and then decide where I want this. You guys have seen me do this so many times. And then I'm going to just wrap it and hope that I'm fairly straight. Perfection is overrated. Never forget. And then again with my liquid glue that I love so much, I am going to, oh, it sounds like somebody's texting me or something. My phone made some noise, but I'm just going to have to ignore it for now. Fold that, and then this piece goes on top of another piece of Pacific Point, and it's just a smidgen bigger. Just a smidgen. And I don't have the exact dimensions because it will depend on what die you're using, if you're using a die, because I wanted to use the stitch. So if you're using a die, just, you know, decide how you want that done. And then some dimensionals on the back. 1, 2, 3. I'm tearing off parts of it. You know I like to do that. And 4. You could use the mini dimensionals on this too. You wouldn't have to use these big ones. They're just what I grabbed out of my little adhesive box. Do you guys find these backings everywhere? Seriously, I find them in my bra. I don't know how. I really don't know how. It's like they fling up and fly up everywhere. So then that's just going to pop up there. And then I had rhinestones for everybody to put on as many or as few as they wanted. On my sample, I just have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can leave it without them. One of the girls went crazy and put them like on all the little star shapes in there. And she borrowed some from the other classmates to like really fill up her card. It looked really, really cute. So it's totally up to you. So I'm gonna leave both of them there. Here, let me zoom so you guys can see the two different styles. Oops, that's a little too zoomy. There we go. So with gems, without gems, or go bananas with gems. I can see my lighting is just horrible today. What is going on? I don't know why. It's a different time of year. Every time the seasons change, my lighting goes nuts. So, all right, we're going to squeeze back down. All right, let's go to the next card in our kit, our little video, whatever I'm doing today. I don't even know. You guys, I know you're used to me, but it's crazy how silly I can be. All right. Oh, that goes with that too. All right, so now the next card I will tell you that I made this card with a retired item. This gorgeous blue here is retired. Okay, but we have a lot of really pretty shiny papers like this, these glittery papers. And pretty much any color would work. There might be some you don't want to use, like maybe green, because you kind of want it to be a background, but a silver or a white or a gold would look very, very pretty. So then I cut out, where are my, here we go. Then I cut out from the bundle with Perched in a Tree. Thank you, Jen. I cut out this die. Now this die set cuts a lot of cool things. It cuts out the bird, a couple of leaves that are not in there. It cuts out a like a flowery thing that is not in the stamp set. It cuts out this branch and like I said, the bird and then the background. And so it's, I mean, honestly, I bought this for this right here. That's why I got the whole bundle, this piece. But the other ones are really cool. These leaves are beautiful. So remember when you're looking at dies and stuff, you know, think about all the different things, because this can be Christmas, it can be fall, it can be hunting season, it can be whatever you want it to do, because they look like birch trees. So, you know. And then I'm using the Merry Christmas from the Hope and Peace stamp set on this. And then I've got a bunch of other little, I gave everybody their scraps so they could decide what to do. I have a little rhinestone that I actually, you probably can't even pick it up on video, but it's actually colored with balmy blue blends. So it has a slight blue hue to it. All right. So I've got my thick basic white cardstock for my base. And you know what, before I seal that, I'm going to take, I gave everybody the extra pieces. So you can do this, or if you want to take this little skinny piece and add that, you know, you can do that. I am going to just add this because I don't even want to think about gluing this piece on a video. At home, yeah, I could definitely do that. So I'm just going to take, again, some of our liquid adhesive. And I'm going to just put it right here on the bottom because it's going to make the inside of your card just a little bit snazzier, right? Okay. Let me squeeze that over if I can. There we go. All right, now I can get my crease going. Okay. Now for this, I am going to use tear and tape, which I have to grab. Here it is. So I am going to put tear and tape just here in like the corners. I've turned this up. You can tell when you've done a die because like this is the back. You can feel the ridge on it from where it was cut into. And on this one, you don't want the ridge. So let me see if I can find the end with these thick nail pieces. There it is. Yay! And it wasn't too bad. Okay. So, and the reason I'm doing it like that is because the glimmer piece is cut just a smidgen smaller. This one is cut 4 by 5 1/4 like normal. But I wanted this one to be like, I cut it at 4 by 5 1/4 and then I obviously trimmed off. Actually, I think I cut it by 4 by 6. That's how I had the piece for the inside. But I'm just doing the 4 corners. If you wanted to, and I'm using the tear and tape because it's very strong and it will stick best to the glitter paper. So that's what I'm using it for. If you wanted to, you could do little pieces in here too. You could even pop it up. You could even put, use dimensionals. But honestly, dimensionals are going to want to pop off of this because it is gritty. So I've seen it done, but I'm just, warning you in advance. So now I'm going to use my bone folder to make sure these will peel a little bit easier for me. No guarantees in life. But there you go. There we go. It's coming off. Yay. I love it when a plan comes together. I really love this blue glimmer paper, and I apologize to you that it is something that's retired. But you can buy a white glimmer and color it with your blends. But be prepared for your blend to be destroyed. It will mess up the tips. How do I know? Yes. I have messed one up doing this similar thing. So like I said, this is just a smidgen smaller. Okay. Pretty, right? Now you can glue it flat, or you can put it on dimensionals. I'm going to put it flat so that it's a little bit easier to mail. If you put dimensionals on it, it does look cool, lift it up. But you also have to remember then that it will probably cost you extra postage because it will be thick. And you know the post office is funny about that. And mailing stuff is not as cheap as it once was. Like pretty much everything else. You guys, my husband and I went, with everything that's been going on, my freezer, like, destocked. I had like no meat in my freezer. None. Zippo. Nada. So we went to Sam's Club. If you guys know what Sam's Club is, it's a warehouse store. Costco, Sam's Club, that kind of thing. We spent more money than I have spent there in so long. But I did notice a lot of price increases since we'd been there last. Like one of the things I always buy are they were $8.99 and they were $11.99. Went up $3 since my last visit, which was probably 6 months ago. So yeah, yikes, everything's going up. I mean, you know, it's the way of the world. What can we do, right? Okay, so now I have a little rectangle cut from the stitched rectangles. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is stitched. And I have Balmy Blue ink and this Merry Christmas, which came out of the Hope and Peace stamp set that I showed you. Gonna stamp that. Oops, sorry, that was probably loud. And then I'm just going to adhere that to the back, on the back, and then I'm going to put it on that piece of Balmy Blue that you see sitting over here. So you guys, this is like really random, but my husband hates the color of my nails because they're kind of a light brown. I debated on my color because I like happy colors, but it's fall, so I thought, well, you know, get something fall-like. And I don't like orange on me. It doesn't look that great on me because I'm very pale. So hate, I don't know. Hate's a strong word. Okay, now you can put this on dimensionals if you want, but again, I'm thinking mailing. So I'm just going to go ahead, and I'm not going to worry too much about, you know, you can use the tear and tape again if you wanted to. It's got a lot of glue on there. But this is going to glue to the basic white. So I have a smudge, so it's always good to cover that up if you find you have one. And there you go. And here's the one that is popped up a little bit. This one is on dimensionals. Oh, and my little rhinestone that I colored with the with the blue. Come on. And that just goes right there. So there you go. So that is it for today. It's kind of a quickie class for you guys today. I apologize, but I know you guys get it. So here are the 2 cards here, and then here are the other 2 cards. I hope you guys liked them. Don't forget to share this video and comment below that you shared so that you can be in my drawing next month. And if you're going to shop, remember my my Stampin' Up! Website is MemoryINKers.com. My email is MemoryINKers@gmail.com. if you're shopping and you're under $150 in product, please use my hostess code T2CY626M. I would appreciate that. That's how I can get my giveaways and the thank yous and stuff that I mail out to you guys. So, all right. Thank you very much. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend, and I'll be back on Tuesday. See ya.